Hello everyone. This is a long-awaited sequel to my fortune cookie haul video from 3 years ago. This has been heavily requested by YouTube user Yep Anna the Fox. So, I have finally collected many more fortune cookies against my will. And I have unwrapped them already to take out one extra step for all of us. I don't want to hear me crinkling. You don't want to hear me crinkling. We're just getting into it. I also have this bag here. This is where the rest of the cookie part is going to go because I have nothing else to do with them. They are so very stale. Unfortunately, they're probably going to get thrown away at the end of this video. Let's go ahead, ignore what will happen to these poor cookies at the end of this though, and get right into what their fortunes say. Unfortunately, a lot of these are also extremely broken, probably due to YouTube user Yep Anna the Fox. I would not be surprised if she purposely broke them just to be a menace to me. Starting off with a nice crisp fortune cookie. What does it say? Believe in yourself and you will succeed. Some solid advice. I can't complain too much about that. You should always believe in yourself, and maybe you won't succeed, but you're going to be better off believing in yourself, or else you're just not going to have a good time. This one did not come with a cookie, unfortunately, or what is left of it is severely crumbled. This one says, great ambitions make great men. Sure, I guess. Be ambitious, but it doesn't just make great men, you know? We've got cookie piece. We've got cookie half piece that does have a fortune inside. This one says, determination is the wake-up call to the human will. This is just giving me Undertale vibes, honestly, with the talk of determination. I'm not really in a current mental state to be able to process the depths of this fortune, so we're just going to go ahead and move on. A mostly intact cookie. This fortune says, pack your bags, you are bound for an exciting destination to the Far East. If someone's paying for a vacation for me, I ain't complaining. I'll take a trip. Sounds like a good deal. This is also actually a fortune. This is predicting a future that I could potentially have, unlike these, which are just motivational messages. So props to this one for actually being a fortune and having that in the name fortune cookie. Moving on. Another intact fortune cookie. This one says, express yourself now. That's very demanding. I'm not into that. Like, that's a little aggressive for a cookie, and I don't quite appreciate it. Moving on. A good time to finish up old tasks. This feels like an incomplete thought. As someone who was an English education major, what is a good time to finish up old tasks? Is it now? Has it already passed? Is it coming up soon? When is a good time to finish up old tasks? I guess considering I'm making this 3 years after the original, now might be a good time to finish up old tasks. Who knows? It doesn't tell me. Okay, this one says, the only way to have a friend is to be one. Just don't be an asshole. I think it's as simple as that. Don't be a jerk, and you're gonna make friends. I have friends. You can't prove that, but I do. Anyway. This one says, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? I think this one is a pretty nice message, albeit very simple, but yes, spring can indeed, unfortunately, be far behind. I live in a Midwestern area where winter hasn't been too bad this year, but let me tell you, in years past, it can last anywhere from November to April, and that is too damn long. But it hasn't been that bad this year, so I'll give this fortune a pass. Oh, there's so many cookie crumbs in there. Okay, this one's just roasting humanity as a whole, and I'm here for it. I'm also, like, kind of relating to it right now, because I am being very complainative in this video currently. It says, human, singular, human, one human, invented language to satisfy the need to complain. I might have been that human who created language just to complain. Because what else am I doing in this video right now? I'm being kind of mean to these fortune cookie fortunes, except for the one that was actually a fortune. So I don't think any of these fortunes are going to be my friend at the end of this. It's fine. Alright. Oh, this one's another actual fortune. It says, you are soon going to change your present line of work, which makes sense. For my case, I am working as a temporary employee somewhere, so eventually I'm going to be forced to. That's fine. Ooh, that one extra crumbly. Alright, this one says, ignorance never settles a question. That's, yeah, fair bit of generic knowledge there. Educate yourself. Learn to ask questions and how to answer them, and how to listen to answers. This one says, courage conquers all things. It even gives strength to the body. Yeah, just don't be a goddamn coward, frankly. Okay. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. We got a 2-for-1 deal in here. Oh. Alright, we've got 2 fortunes in this one. Extra fortunate cookie. Alright, the first one says, a well-fed romance nourishes the soul. Sure. I mean, I got nothing else to say to that. I'm sorry. I am just, you know, some of them have things that my brain can quickly come up with a response for. Some of them are just, yeah. And then our 2-for-1 deal says, a small house can hold as much happiness as a big one. Which, yes, absolutely. You do not need a large variety of possessions and space, or in, I think it's like generally money can't buy happiness. Yeah, you can be happy without being rich as fuck. But also maybe we shouldn't have people in the world who are suffering. Bold thought, I know, but what can I say? I just got that big brain. Alright. First learn to give, and then the universe will reward you. Okay. But like also you don't always have to give too much of yourself, you know? Don't give so much that you've got nothing left. That's my advice for you. That's my counterpoint argument to this fortune. It is important to give. Don't just be the kind of person who takes, but also take care of yourself. There's no ice left in that coffee. Alright. This one says, how dark is dark? How wise is wise? I don't know. You see, this fortune cookie is supposed to be the one giving me answers, but instead is giving me questions. I have no answers for this. I am but a humble mortal on this plane of existence, same as everyone else. I don't know how dark is dark. There are different levels of dark. There are also different levels of wise. That's my answer. Oh, jeez, I'm making a mess. It's fine. This one says, a clever crow will always paint its feather black. Frankly, crows probably already have black feathers, if I am not mistaken on what a crow looks like. So I'm not 100% sure what this is trying to say to me. Granted, I don't have the mental capacity to try and do critical analysis on fortune cookie fortunes. So, if you know what it's saying and are willing to let me know in the comments below, let me know what they are trying to mean by that. This one says, before the beginning of great brilliance, there must be chaos. Frankly, I think there should always be a little bit of chaos. Whew. That coffee is coming back to haunt me. It's fine. I like having a little bit of chaos in my life. A little bit of vaguely controlled chaos. Oof. I think there can be brilliance in chaos as well. But like I said, controlled chaos. You don't want too much of it. This one says, advice, when most needed, is least heeded. Yeah, that feels about right. You know, when you're in one of those moods where you're like, God, I just need someone to tell me what to do. But then kind of out of spite, you just ignore what everyone else tells you to do and kind of just do your own thing. It happens. I think all of us can probably improve on that a bit. Alright. This one says, doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. Don't try and tell me to be good all the time. Don't try and tell me to procrastinate. Not procrastinate. The opposite of what I'm saying. What? If I want to fuck up my life, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Okay. Another actual fortune. I get so excited when these are actually fortunes. Okay. It says, you will travel far and wide, both for pleasure and business. I mean, hey, I'm gonna be visiting my girlfriend in a few months, so I don't know if that's gonna be for business, but I'll at least be happy about it. This one says, executive ability is prominent in your makeup. My executive dysfunction says otherwise. Ah! I keep getting stuck. This one says, all things in moderation, even moderation. Don't get too caught up in trying to make sure that everything you're doing is 100% the perfect amount of what you're doing. Sometimes you just gotta wing it, and that's okay. Honestly, I agree with that. I can get behind that, Fortune. That one exploded. That's okay. I'm just covered in cookie crumbs now. This one says, if you can shape it in your mind, you will find it in your life. So like, can I do that with fictional characters? Like, will they just manifest if I think about them enough? Because I'm just saying, there's a few characters right now that I would absolutely manifest if I could. Let me just show you the amount of cookie crumbs I've got from broken cookies. There's way more than this in there. I'm getting real bad at opening these cleanly. This one says, says everyone agrees you are the best. I've got proof. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Maybe. 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 Kind of. You can kind of see it. It's fine. I'm not really an influencer, so it's okay if I can't do the like fancy like focused camera thing. It's fine. But that's what it says, and I am the best, aren't I? I'm being very facetious. This one has gunk on it. I don't trust eating this. Alright. This one says you can't ride in all directions at one time. Which is true, and I'm very bad about that. I like to do anything and everything at all points ever. Just let me do it all. Let me do it all. At all the time. Every point. I should probably heed the advice of that fortune cookie. Oh. This one says, keep your feet on the ground even though friends flatter you. I assume this is saying something along the lines of, don't get too big of an ego and become complacent even when your friends are telling you you're great. Always strive to improve yourself. There's always things that all of us can be better at, and that's fine. That is just part of being a human being. We are all inherently flawed. Cookie crumb. Cookie. With cookie crumb inside of it. Another fortune. You will find an outlet for your creative genius and accomplish a great deal. God, I hope so, because I like being creative, and I struggle sometimes with finding that motivation. Okay. This one says, a new voyage will fill your life with untold memories. Yeah. Try new things. Go to new places and make memories that you haven't made yet. That's how it goes. This one says, you have an unusual magnetic personality. Just be aware of your polarity. Yeah, I guess like opposites attract sometimes, and Just keep an eye on the kinds of people that you're attracting around you. This one says, don't be over self-confident with your first impression on others. Yeah, sometimes you might not make a great first impression. That's fine. Just also strive to not be a jerk. I think we can all just sum up interacting with others as try to just not be a jerk. That's my fortune cookie for y'all. Oh, this one says, you are going to have a very comfortable old age. Good. I'll hit you guys up in like 50 years to tell you how that's going. This one says, you will make changes before setting, not settling, before setting satisfactorily. I don't know the emphasis I need to make on that word. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Alright, cookie crumbs. Cookie. This one says, travels from nesting space will take you to a broader cultural horizon. Accurate. You go to new places, you're gonna experience new things, new walks of life. And that's a good thing. You should vary up the experiences you're having. This might be the last full cookie that's in here. This one says, act well your part, there the honor lies. Yeah, just be a good person. Stick to your guns on that. The guns of being a good person. We've got, I think there's 2 fortunes left in here, and a stupid amount of cookie crumbs. Yep, the rest of this, cookie crumbs. Alright. We've got one that says, this coming Saturday will be an exciting time for you. Alright. I'll check in with y'all on Saturday. I probably won't, but I will let you know eventually how Saturday goes. And then finally, our last fortune of the day says, for people who like peace and quiet, a phoneless cord. Yeah. I guess. Just stop doom scrolling. That's probably a solid piece of advice. Don't just sit there on your phone all night scrolling through Twitter and then being angry at things that you really don't need to be angry about. Or, I mean, some things are valid to be angry about, but it's not going to help your mental health any. That's what I gotta say about that. And now for a view of the remnants of cookie we've got. There is so much cookie down here. So much cookie. It is ridiculous. To finish this off, thank you to YouTube user Yep Anna the Fox. I hope that this fortune cookie review has been everything that you have been waiting for these past 3 years. Coming up soon, I will be uploading another duck haul video and even an additional series. I'm gesturing up this way, you can't see them, but I do have another collection that I will be sharing with all of you very, very soon. I will see you next time. This is Crafty Craniard, signing off.